It just seems like I keep forgetting to wear these. But they dirty though, so we not gonna wear them. Y'all can't tell me nothing now. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Hold up. Hey guys, it's your girl Pineapple Curls. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back to my channel. Obviously, by the title and by this look, I done snapped. I did knotless box braids on myself, and I put a twist on the color because obviously this is not my natural hair color. So yeah, I decided to try something new and do all blonde, white kind of mixture of colors. You feel me? A little ombre thing going on. So yeah, I just thought I'd show my process to y'all because this took like all day yesterday for multiple reasons. Cause okay, I'm gonna get into that later, but just know I do not have an accurate time estimate of how long it took me because I took a lot of breaks. It's different when you're doing somebody else's hair as opposed to doing your own. Cause when you're doing your own hair, it's like I got time, baby. I can do whatever I want to do. But when you're doing somebody else's hair, it's like no breaks, no eating, getting it done. So that's why this took me longer than average. But I'm sure if I were treating my own head as if it were somebody else's, this would probably take me like 8 hours, 9 hours tops. This is my first time doing knotless box braids ever. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of videos on it, but I've never actually tried it on myself. So this is the very first time, and I ended up doing a whole head of hair. So I think this came out really well actually for my first time. Though I do feel like I can do better, I can always improve. For the first time, this came out really nice. Before I get into the process and stuff, if you're new to the channel, I'm gonna just let you do what you need to do. You know, there's a big red button at the bottom of the screen that says subscribe. There's also the like button or the dislike button, you know, whatever works for you. I'm gonna just sit back and I'll wait for you to do what you need to do. Let's get into it. I'll start with how long this took since I already kind of got into it. This took the entire day. I woke up at 10 yesterday. Yeah, 10. And started at like 11 something. And then I didn't finish until 1 a.m. And that's without boiling my ends because I just boiled my ends like today. I ate like twice and I was taking my sweet time when I was eating. And then I had to let my dog out a couple times. And then I tried to get my mom to help me part the top of my head. Because if you've ever done your own hair, you know you cannot, like, it's hard to see the top of your head when you're trying to part. So I tried to get my mom to do that. And then she did it wrong. So I just ended up having to do it myself. I think that's like the major points of what like delayed my process and whatnot. So yeah, this took like, what, like over 12 hours, something like that. But in reality, this style takes like 8 hours, 9 hours, something like that. With that being said, I think I made pretty good time. Getting into prepping my real hair for this style, I didn't condition my hair. I deep conditioned first. And the reason was I didn't feel like doing a 3-step process. I just wanted to get it over with. And so I deep conditioned instead of conditioning. Because deep conditioning actually does better with like detangling your hair. Deep conditioner is just overall better than conditioner. That's why it's called deep conditioner. So I use that on my hair first before I wash it instead of conditioner like I normally do. And to detangle, normally I finger detangle, but this time I used a comb. If you want more information about my wash day, like how it typically goes, then definitely watch my recent video. I'll like tag it like up here or something like that. But yeah, I used a white tooth comb to detangle my hair instead of my fingers like I normally do because I knew I needed to blow dry my hair, and having your hair already like fully detangled before blow drying your hair is like 10 times better. And when you use a comb, you're combing out the curls as well as like the tangles and shedded hair and whatnot. So the comb takes out the curls, the fingers don't. So that is why I used a comb, so that the curls will already be out by the time I got to like brushing it for the blow drying process. Deep conditioner I used is the Texture ID Self-Heating Coil Conditioning Mask. This is what I used. For shampoo, because I shampooed after I deep conditioned, I used the Afro-G shampoo for damaged hair. And I used this, look at that focus. But I used this because even though my hair isn't damaged, this shampoo does a great job of cleaning like your scalp. So like other shampoos, they clean your hair without stripping it, and that's great and all. But this shampoo right here is gonna clean your hair. And that's what I wanted, because I'm gonna have these braids in for like a month and a half at most. So I wanted my scalp to be as clean as possible before I put these braids in. Hence why I used this. This shows up very nice on camera. Look at this color. I just love purple, y'all. Moving on to the blow drying process, I used the Conair one, not special one that I got from Walmart. I got the attachment on it. So yeah, if you want a detailed description of how I blow dry my hair, I also have a video for that. I'm gonna tag it up here also. Well, first off, I oil my scalp with Jamaican black castor oil. And then the leave-in I use is the As I Am Restore and Repair Jamaican black castor oil leave-in conditioner. Focus. Yeah. The heat protectant I use is the Texture ID one. This is also a really good like heat protectant. There's more details about how I blow dry my hair already in a video. I'll tag it up here somewhere. Now we on to like the thicker bit, the important part. So if you don't know, the most important part about braiding, like box braids and stuff, is parting and detangling. You gotta make sure your hair is detangled. So we've already done that. And now it's about parting. You wanna make sure them parts are straight. Well, let me get into like how I section it off at first. So I make a part from ear to ear in one arc. This is the front, and then the rest is the back. So once the front is sectioned off, I'm pretty sure the back of my hair has 7 sections, or not sections, 7 rows. And then the front has, I believe, 4 rows. Yeah, 4. So the back, color-wise, the very bottom row is only like white. And then when I move towards like the top of my head, I incorporate more and more brown into it, because I didn't want the top to look too white. I want it to be like more natural looking. So hence why there's more of this brown color on the top than there is on the bottom. So yeah, like the second row through the top row, or no, the second row through like the 5th row is just an even mix of white and brown. And when I get to like the 6th and 7th row, it's like pure brown, or like majority brown. And then in the front, the bottom 2 rows are purely white. Get to this row, this one is all brown. This one has 1 strand of white, and then the strand has 2 strands of white. And then at the top row, the very top row, these 2 are all brown. This one, I'm pretty sure it's just 1 strand of white. And then this one is 2 strands of white. So very intricate, I know, very complicated, but that's how I did it. So that most of the brown will be at the front. And then when you move towards the back, it'll be more like white-ish kind of. So yeah, and regarding strands, I'm talking about how I fed in each strand for each knotless braid. Because if you don't know what a knotless braid is, it's basically a feed-in braid, but it's a box braid. Hopefully that made sense. You'll see in the clip I insert that you start off braiding your real hair. You cross about 4 times, and then you add in like a tiny piece of connect line hair. And I say tiny, the thickness of that strand has to match the thickness of your actual hair, because you don't want that piece to be too big, because then it's not going to look right. So Basically, you're trying to get the fake hair to blend in with your real hair so that it comes out looking like this. For each knotless braid, I added in about 6 strands of hair. Hence why I said like some strands have only 1 strand of like white, some only have 2, some are all white. And that's really all there is to it for knotless braids. It's really simple, really easy. If you get the concept of feed-in braiding, this is basically what it is, except you're not attaching it to your scalp like a cornrow. It's just a box braid. So yeah, you want the pieces to be tiny. You'll see in the clip how small I made the strands. I feel like it's different for everybody because everybody's hair thickness is different. Yeah, that's really all I got. So y'all just get to watch me braid the front of my hair. When I finish, of course, you know, you gotta add the mousse so that it can slick the hair down and make it smooth and lay flat on your head. And yeah, and then I didn't boil my ends that night. I ended up boiling them today. Yeah, there really is nothing to it. Connect along hair wise, I love queen bee hair because it doesn't tangle. It's already stretched, already plucked, all that good stuff. It's very easy hair to braid. Most of the time when I braid hair, I recommend queen bee. I use queen bee on myself. I've also heard expressions is good, but I haven't tried it for myself, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, my go-to hair to use is queen bee. I'm pretty sure I used 2 packs of the brown, and then I used like a little less than 2 packs for the white. This is how much I have left of the second pack of the white hair. So 4 packs total. And what's crazy is I bought 6 packs. 3 brown, 3 white, and now I just got 2 extra. So who knows what I'm gonna use that for. The tips I have, definitely make sure that whatever piece you're about to braid is detangled. Because when it's detangled, it blends in with the connect on hair more, as opposed to when it's tangled. And then you're having to put more gel on your braid or your real hair, like more than you have to. So make sure your hair is detangled. Make sure you're gripping, not like ripping your edges out. I just mean like make sure you have like a good sturdy grip on your hair, on your scalp, and that way the braid isn't like all the way down here when it should be like right here. The gel I used is Shine and Jam. You already know. #1 choice for braiders. That's a fact. Because this is the best one. If you can't get to Shine and Jam, I recommend using Rage Edge Wax as like an alternate. But this right here, this is my favorite. This is the one I use like all the time. It just does a good job of sleeking your real hair and blending in with the fake hair. And it's just overall a good product. So let me know if you like this look down in the comments, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer them about anything. Just comment it down below. Any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, any of that, let me know. And you can part these on any side because they're knotless and it's your real hair at the top. You can just move them around freely like it's nothing. So we gonna see. Look at them trying to go back. Hey, yo, let me know if you want a box braid styles video where I just come up with a bunch of styles to do on braids, you know? Let me know down in the comments. I'll do like 25 styles with knotless box braids, you know? But yeah, if you like this video, I'm not gonna tell you to like or subscribe or anything because it is your free will. If you watched the YouTube video on here before, you already know what every YouTuber says at the end of their videos. And if every YouTuber says this, I feel like I do not need to say it because like you already know, it's in your mind. So whether you want to do it is up to you. You already know the protocol. When you like videos, you subscribe, you like, you comment, you do all that. So you already know the protocol. It is just a matter of if you want to follow it or not with me. Yeah, I will see y'all in the next video, which will probably be a while because I gotta get settled in college again. But yeah, bye.